What is good and welcome to Chatwin Jacks. I am Jack, your British go, and today we're going to run into the greatest game winners in NBA history. I cannot, at the top of my head, think of any proper big game winners. Can you? Let me down in the comments, of course, your favourite ones, and why down there. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
These are the greatest game winners in NBA history. And first up, we have one of the craziest
I do have it on
ever.
A bit faster speed because these are longer videos.
Yeah, you know a shot's crazy when you got the mall cop on.
But that had
at least
8
that game winner didn't make a player
seconds
shit
left.
his pants.
I
Like
can't
at
say that's
desperate for a win. The Kings came in heated, literally. But Miami felt it was the perfect opportunity to debut these new jerseys. And De'Aaron Fox said, "Ain't no way I'm losing to grown men wearing pink."
That's how you win a
How you do
game.
your own teammate like that?
That's how
Speaking
you
of
win a
shitless,
game.
He's just lucky he didn't get turned into a meme, like the player at our number 18 spot. In the NBA's bubble, it came down to Suns versus Clippers. And Phoenix knew if they lost this one game, they were guaranteed no playoff spot. So with the score tied up, Devin Booker had the ball. And even though he was guarded by two of the NBA's greatest
Devin
defenders,
Booker's a player I
it
need
was
to
up
do a
him
reaction
to bring
on.
Drake's
His name
to
pops
life.
up a lot.
Booker, this is for the win. Got it. Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God,
Okay,
there, man. Looking like it's Kawhi's turn to be on top. Anyways, the Clippers must have been haunted by this. Because
Okay.
at number 17, Paul George had a golden opportunity the very next year and made the biggest mistake of his
Shout out
entire
Paul
career.
George.
That's critical.
Oh, no.
Looking, throws it. Oh, he puts it down. He puts it down.
All game.
Man, PG's the type of dude to say that was a bad dunk.
I mean, that's a bad shot.
But hey, at least the Clippers felt this pain during the summer. At number 16, a Grinch stole Christmas. It was Cavs vs. Warriors. Exactly what I asked Santa for. And even though it was Christmas Day, the Warriors came in haunted by the flashbacks.
It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
Right from the jump, things immediately lived up to the hype. Both team stars were shining, but at the end of the day, there could only be one winner.
Irving spins. Puts up the shot. It's good. With 3.4 remaining.
Yeah, and they say
I
Cleveland
guess
was the best defenders in the
if
league.
they didn't have a
I was
timeout,
going
then
to
yes,
the
you
Warriors
would
cold for
say.
Christmas, and there was nothing they could do about it. But his shot didn't come during one of the most historic nights in NBA history. Like
I will quickly say, if you don't like this speed, let me know down below. I've only done it because this video is 17 minutes long. I don't want to be sad for 17, and you don't want to watch me for 17. Do you know what I'm saying? So just, if it's too fast, let me know. I can
their
scale
number
it back a
15
little bit.
spot. In 2017, all eyes were on Russell Westbrook. And coming into his
I
match against the
hate
Nuggets,
Russell
he was faced
Westbrook.
with an opportunity to set one of the NBA's most untouchable records. But setting a record, that's not why Westbrook plays. So once he got his final assist and accomplished his 42nd triple-double of the season,
Wow,
there was
fair
only
play.
one thing left to do.
There's out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot.
Ooh. Hey, look, I hate him. I hate Russell
For the
Westbrook. I
record
think
and
he's
the
a little
win, Westbrook
bitch.
dropped 50 points.
But
I
he's
miss
a
this Russell
baller.
Westbrook. Because nowadays,
You
all I see
can't
is
not
this.
say he's not.
Anyways,
I mean, that
Westbrook's
was
shot
shit,
was
but-
deep, but at least he had time. Just wait until you see the Hail Mary at our number 14 spot. Damn, OJ, you really hit him with a one-footer with 1 second left? No way they're coming back.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, chill, Tyree. We don't want OJ to turn to the other OJ. Hey, I'll give it to you. That half-court foul was legendary. But we've seen shots like that before. At our number
We see it
13
from
spot,
Curry.
what DeMar DeRozan did was a world's first.
He loves
It was
the buzzer
New Year's
beater.
Eve, and in a close game between the Bulls and Pacers, DeMar wanted to make the opposing crowd his fans.
1 point game. Final seconds. DeRozan to win it.
There we go. DeMar. What type of name is
DeMar getting
DeMar?
threes? He really said New Year, new me until the next night. Because in the very next game, he said, hold my beer, dog.
DeRozan, pump fake for the win. Got it again. And the
Hey.
buzzer. DeMar delivers again.
Yeah, DeMar must have learned a thing or two from Drake. Man's really went back to back. But at least this happened against two different teams. Because what a player did at our number 12 spot gave a team nightmares. See, KD's had experience ruining Dallas's nights. So coming into the 2012 playoffs, when the Mavericks saw their matchup, this was
Shout out
exactly
KD.
what they were hoping for.
Just
now,
done a
they
video
did come
of
into
him.
game one confident. But when you're carried by a guy who shoots like this, that's a recipe for disaster. So with the game coming down to the final possession, the Mavericks got sniped.
Against Marion. Durant, pull-up jumper. Off the rim.
Ooh.
And the Thunder win. Durant beat him again.
Somehow, one-handed. KD might be a snake, but just for shots like that, ain't no denying he's an all-time great. But speaking of Hall of Famers, at our number 11 spot, one legend had some of the luckiest shots in
D-Wade.
NBA history. Heat versus Bulls. Scratch that. More like Ben Gordon versus Dwayne Wade. Both players came in scorching hot, and 40 points each wasn't enough. In double overtime, tie game, Dwayne Wade's knees were begging to go home. So when
What's
Chicago
double
had the ball,
overtime?
Wade answered.
Is it still when it was still drawing at the end of the first time? Shout out D-Wade.
Imagine hitting a fast break three, then jumping on the scorer's table, yelling, "This is my house." Wade's career was defined by these moments, and that's why during one of his final matchups ever, it's only right he got a little help from God.
5 seconds left. Raiders back to Dwayne. Shoots. No, he couldn't get it off. Now fires it out. Back it in.
Hey.
The good Lord put it in for me, so I'm very thankful right now.
All right. That game winner was crazy, but even God can't hit our top 10. So now that we're here, it's time to take things to a whole new level. Cavs versus Bulls. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And Chicago was actually giving LeBron a run for his money. Coming down to the final seconds of a tie game, Coach Thibodeau drew up a play, but D-Rose said, nah, I'm doing me.
Finds Rose. Rose trying to get open, fires away. It's over. The Bulls win at the buzzer.
Hey, D-Rose must have called the bank and told him y'all staying open late tonight. That shot was money.
That's a
But
crazy
take a look
shot.
at Rose's face. It's almost like he could see the future. Because the very next game.
1.5 remaining. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
Yeah, back-to-back games. And even though Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith almost cost LeBron his ACL at our number 9 spot, a shot went so high up in the air, it almost lost the cameraman his job.
Wow. That was deep.
Holy shit, that was probably the best half-court game winner I've ever seen since Emmanuel Mudiay's.
Ooh, wow.
How do you even have the strength to get that up? That shot's hella underrated, but it still doesn't compare to number 8. It was the 2006
I don't know, that's
season.
been the
Kobe
best
was
so
having one of
far.
the most legendary years of any NBA player ever. But despite all of that, he was robbed of the MVP award by Steve Nash. So coming into the playoffs,
Fuck
when Kobe
Steve
saw his
Nash.
first round matchup was
I'm
against,
joking, I don't
you
know who
guessed
Steve
it,
Nash
things
is.
weren't just business.
He played for the
They were
Suns,
personal,
didn't he?
with legends on both
That's
sides.
literally
Kobe
my,
and LA
like,
quickly
my
went up
length of
2-1 in the
knowledge.
series. But even then, nobody could have predicted just how iconic Game 4 would become.
Love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do. Well, knocked
Ooh,
away,
stole.
Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's gone.
Tie game, heading into overtime. This was a game Kobe spent years in the gym training for. But being down 1 with 6 seconds left, that's when Kobe turned into the Black Mamba.
1 point game. Walton gets hit. Bryant with the save. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
Why was there a
Kobe turned into the Black Mamba.
so why at 6 seconds left is there a tip there? Like what's occurred for that to happen? Like I've never seen that before.
Walton gets hit. Bryant with the save. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
I love watching Kobe
Man, we had
moments.
3
Like,
open teammates, got double teamed, and said, nah, I'm
He's
good.
so good.
What Kobe didn't know was, that shot was more than an iconic moment. A fan literally commented, that game winner saved his life. Damn, man. And that's why there'll never be another Kobe. Just like there won't ever be a shot, like at our number 7 spot. It was 2016, Warriors vs. Thunder, and coming down to the final minutes, Steph flipped the switch from an ordinary game to a historic performance. He rallied the Warriors into an overtime thriller, and Steph not only tied the game, he literally broke the 3-point record. Oh my god! But even when history's made, the job still ain't finished. So when Russell Westbrook missed a clutch shot like usual, you already know who the
does
Warriors
Clay-
are taking their final shot.
have the 3-point record.
Curry, way down top. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 6/10 of a second remaining.
Not only was it his 12th 3 of the game,
Wow.
Chef Curry really hit one of the coldest shots in NBA history. But come on, man, we're talking about Steph. I'm not surprised he hit that. Unlike number 6, because this shot literally made no sense.
Philadelphia by 1. Simmons gets it into Harris. Harris 40 was fouled. Harris.
No way. Out of control, damn near fouled on the play, ball still in his hand with
Hey,
a tenth
to
of a
be fair,
second
you
left,
gotta clap
and he
that
hits
one.
the half-court shot for the
I will
win.
say as well, it's like I've noticed when we've seen these buzzer beaters, actually like 1 or 2 seconds lasts a long time. Now you see they got 3 seconds on the play. They're able to almost get the ball majority of the way down the court and get a shot off. Like 3 seconds is a long time, which I tell my girlfriend, but she doesn't agree.
Even Vince
But
Carter
I
couldn't
don't
believe
know.
his eyes. But
Men
it
down
was
below, let
thinking
me
Coach
know.
White,
3
but
seconds
the shot
is
at our number 5 spot.
it's a long
With
time.
LeBron dropping 40-point games and the Raptors already down 2-0 in the series. They didn't think things could get much worse until Game 3. All tied up, the Raptors thought they had a chance, but that's just
That
it.
was a joke.
They thought.
It's about 5 seconds.
Under 3 seconds. Throws up the floater.
Hey, LeBron, he's
Ball game. Just look at the Raptors.
I get
reaction,
hate
man.
for it,
Literally
but
thought they saw a
LeBron
goal.
is
I'm not
the
sure if Jared
GOAT.
thought the shot was funny or if he was just drunk.
You know,
LeBron's shot did a lot more than damage
st-
egos.
I
After the
tip
loss,
between
the
LeBron
Raptors
and
GM
Curry,
was
I
so
can't lie.
pissed, he stormed in the Toronto locker room, cussed out the coach, and by the time the Raptors lost their next game, Coach Casey was fired. Damn, Toronto was tripping, man. I mean, nobody could stop LeBron. Dude made the final
And just
7
because
straight
I'm a
years.
76ers
But at least
fan,
Toronto
I
wasn't
choke
embarrassed
Joel
in the final
Embiid in
game
there
of a series.
sometimes.
From a
Dude, I think there's only 2 players
but,
that I don't
from
like.
37 feet away,
And that's
they really
James
shot the
Harden
50 ball and
and
caused a
Russell
financial
Westbrook.
crisis. Because of this very shot, the Thunder scrapped their entire future, trading away Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Now, yeah, Lillard's shots made history, but they only happened during Game 5 and 6. If it came down to a Game 7, maybe it'd be in our top 3. But now that we're here, this is where shots get so disrespectful, they literally made a grown man cry.
It's off to Leonard. Defended by Simmons. Is this the tether?
Wait, did you see all those bounces?
I can't celebrate that one,
Knocking,
unfortunately.
there's no ring at your door. Let me chill. The world ain't ready for all that. Anyways, Kawhi's shot was lucky, man.
That
He
was
couldn't make it
an
bounce like
incredible
that,
shot,
even for
though.
$1 million. Kind of reminds me of our number
As
2
like
spot. The two
Hollywood.
players did something that'll never, ever happen again.
He's got to get it in. No timeouts. The ball's inbounded to Shea. Temple. Did not foul. Shea. Step back. Still buries the three. You know what's interesting about that? He was trying.
Hey, oh, wow.
Count the bucket for the win.
Wow.
He was trying.
Hey, just for that one, real quick, like I said, we got a speed on high for this, just purely because the videos are long. I want to see that at normal speed. Well, it feels weird now. That's crazy.
Just look at Shea's shot. Look at Devontae's.
Like both, that's crazy.
Ridiculous. And yet, that still doesn't top the list. So now, it's about damn time. The most legendary
We got
ending to
Jordan.
an NBA game ever. A shot so iconic, it literally got its own nickname. 1989 playoffs. Bulls versus Cavs. And nobody expected the series to be close, but it wasn't how you think. Michael Jordan came in as one of the NBA's most doubted players, but being an underdog never stopped Michael Jordan. So he
Wait,
came up with
Jordan
a point
was
to prove,
considered
not
an
only to
underdog?
Chicago, not only to the media,
Either-
but to the
either this must be
entire
his
world.
rookie or
It was
second
the series
season.
final game, winner takes all. And with
'Cause I've
Jordan
never heard
averaging
anything
nearly
so
40
silly.
points per game, it lined up to be one of the most epic finishes to a playoff round ever. And with the weight of the world on his shoulders, Jordan put Chicago on the map.
11 seconds to go. In the middle of the floor. Jordan has it. And Jordan puts up a jumper and hits it with 6 seconds to go.
Up 1, 6 seconds left. Jordan thought he called game until
D'Lo will inbound. He gets it in the dance. Gets the ball back. Drives to the hook. 3 seconds to go.
Cleveland wasted no time,
I
spending
was
just
gonna say,
3
6 seconds
seconds
is nothing
to
in the
reclaim the
NBA.
lead. So now being down 1, everything came down to this possession. And there was only one player on the court able to pull off a miracle.
I guess, yeah, unless you had that timeout, yeah.
Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores. At the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago. Michael Jordan hit the basket at the buzzer.
That shot was the beginning of Michael Jordan as we know it. And it's only right that having a career as legendary as he did,
I mean,
during
listen,
his final
he's the
Chicago
GOAT of
series
all
ever,
time,
he
but-
put his cape on and finished exactly how he started, with one last dance.
Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Stolen by MJ. Bulls down 1. 17 seconds. Championship number 6.
The Bulls can win it. Unbelievable. 13 seconds left. Jordan left side.
Gardner drive. Fire. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship.
Game
God, imagine spending
over.
all that time
shot,
there.
it was crazy.
Like, you obviously, he's got a time waste because he doesn't want them to come back for another point. But imagine missing that. That's got to have happened many times. People have like gone, right, we've got 10 seconds left. I hit this 2 or 3. We win, and they miss, and they lose. That's got to happen. I'm going to have to look for that one. Look, never know what you think that down below. And of course, way down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.